Big Facts Entertainment. We have breaking news, y'all. Kevin Durant requests trade from the Brooklyn Nets. Wow. Repeat, Kevin Durant has requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. All of this in the midst that Kyrie Irving just signed his deal with his extension for around $37 million for 4 more years. Signed a 4-year deal. Kyrie Irving opted into his $37 million player option for 22-23. And that pissed Kevin Durant off. So Kevin Durant now wants to trade. Now this is speculation from me that it pissed Kevin Durant off, but I think that's what happened. I think Kevin Durant don't want to play with Kyrie Irving anymore. Well, this is what Kevin Durant does. He runs away. He don't face the demons. He just runs away. You know, he put together this team of Kyrie Irving and James Harden and the coach and brought all these other players in. And now things ain't working out. He wants to run away. Word is he called the owner himself and requested a trade. Says he wants to go to Miami or Phoenix. Incredible. I think this hurts Kevin Durant's legacy. I don't know, man. I just think he just don't want to play with Kyrie Irving anymore, and I kind of don't blame him for not wanting to play with Kyrie. But still, you know, I don't know, man. I think he should. Well, I don't know how him and Kyrie's relationship is. You know, and one aspect, I'm disgusted with Kyrie, and the other aspect, you know, the COVID may be over now. I think COVID is probably over, and Kevin Durant should give it another run. You know, I feel like that. Also, I don't know, man. I'm kind of half and half with that. But anyway, says right here, Durant enters next season on the first year of a 4-year, $194 million extension. He's under contract through the 25-26 season. So, also, by the way, him requesting a trade, some say that he stole money from the Brooklyn Nets. He was injured. He only played 90 games, got kicked out of the first round. The other 2 seasons, I don't think he was injured most of the time, and he didn't even make the playoffs. So they say he's stealing money. A 12-time All-Star, Durant joined the Nets in 2019 alongside Kyrie Irving. As Brooklyn set its sights on winning an NBA championship, the Nets were swept in the first round in 2019. They were swept in the first round of the playoffs last season by the Boston Celtics after a tumultuous regular season. Last year. So he joined the Nets in 2019, but he joined injured. Remember, he was hurt. He couldn't play that year. And so the Nets were swept. So last season, they got swept by the Boston Celtics. This past season, Brooklyn traded fellow All-Star James Harden midseason for Ben Simmons from the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons has yet to play a game for the Nets. Wow. Nets just getting these awful players with these attitudes. Meanwhile, All-Star guard Kyrie Irving was a part-time player during the regular season after he refused to comply with the New York COVID vaccine regulation. Irving's future with the franchise has lingered over the offseason as he and the team reportedly reached an impasse. General Manager Sean Marks said at the conclusion of Brooklyn's season that he wants players who can be available. Irving played 29 games during the regular season last year. Despite the reported impasse, Irving reportedly opted into his $36.9 million player option earlier this week. The transaction leaves open the possibility of a trade as the two sides have not agreed on a long-term deal. Durant and Irving joined the Nets together 3 seasons ago as a package deal. Now it appears that Durant is ready to move on. If Durant is eventually dealt, the move will mark the end of a wildly disappointing era in Brooklyn. The Nets remained among the NBA title favorites since Durant and Irving teamed up in Brooklyn in 2 relative healthy seasons together. Durant missed his first season recovering from Achilles. Durant and Irving have failed to advance the Nets past the second round. Brooklyn lost in 7 games to the eventual champion Milwaukee Bucks in the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals. Then came last season's 4-game sweep at the hands of the Celtics. Durant, 33, has been slowed by injury in recent seasons. When healthy, though, he remains an elite player at the top of the NBA where he plays next season. He'll bring with him expectations to compete for a championship. Durant is a bad leader. I don't think he can win wherever he go. I don't know, man. He got to go back to if he want to win, he probably got to go back to Golden State, bro. He has to go back to somewhere where he ain't pressured to be a leader, because he's not a leader. He's like he's a Robin. So he has to go somewhere like a Golden State, a well-oiled machine, championships team. He has to, that already has great chemistry, that knows how to win. He has to go to a team like that to win. You can't build a team around Kevin Durant. He's mentally weak. He's not strong mentally, man. You know, he has to go to a strong team with good chemistry that already has championship pedigree. Kevin Durant can't do it for you. And that's it for me, man. Big facts. Peace.